Hi, everyone. It's so nice to see y'all filing in. We have a special guest today. I'm excited. I'm actually nervous today. So y'all are in the place to be. I'm so excited. Today's artist has actually recently dropped an EP. So this is my first time being able to help directly with the promotion of it. So we're going to get into the new EP. It's really exciting. I'm going to send it again. Hi, Taylor. Don't make me laugh. What's up?
How you?
Good. How are you feeling? Good. Welcome to Galleria. This is the place to be.
Thank you for having me.
First of all, shout out to everybody who's on so far. Y'all are already going crazy. I'm getting messages. I'm getting comments under here. I love it. So we have little Mauuu on here. I'm so excited. I'm so pressed. First of all, welcome. Tell the people who you are. Tell them what you're about. Tell them where you're from.
So I'm Lil Mauuu, from PG County, and I'm a rapper. That's pretty much it.
Very cool. And I was able to meet you at Towson. We went to school together.
Right.
I'm gonna tell a little bit of an anecdote. When I went to Towson, I had culture shock. I didn't know that PG County existed, and I didn't know that y'all had everything that y'all have going on. So it's nice to be able to like have these connections and be able to meet people like you and be able to give you this platform also.
Yeah, no, for sure. No, it's greatly appreciated once again. It's definitely dope.
Of course. So let's get into this new EP. Forever Me dropped on Friday. Talk about a little bit, just the overview of it. When did you start compiling it, and how did you come up with the title Forever Me?
So I started making it I would probably say last year in October is when I really started. No, maybe about September I was really starting making it, and I just fell in love with making music. Like I've always just been listening to music, so I just gave it a shot in the studio for real, and it just started to come. I received a lot of good compliments from my good men, stuff like that. So it was just able to keep crafting, and I came up with the name Forever Me. So my kind of like nickname is 3. It's been stuck with me for like my whole life. Like I always used to wear the number and stuff like that. And when I was like a teenager, I created this group. Like I just threw it up in my flicks, and it just kind of just got stuck and attached. So I just ran with it. So Forever Me is just the story of my life. So
that's dope. Yeah. When did you start? Like, when was the first time you got into the studio? Talk a little bit about that.
First time I got in the studio was probably last summer.
Really?
I was just chilling. I wouldn't call it playing around, but I was just testing the waters at first. Because it just falls back to my love of music. Like I just like music, like listening to it when I'm free and all that. So I just started last summer, and I just fell in love with making music. So I just kept it going.
That's crazy, because you sound really good for somebody who just started recording himself. The material is really good. I noticed that the music that you have on Apple Music, you have all of your features, and then you have music with your own, like with just you, your own projects. Was that on purpose? Is that just like what got you to start? Or
yeah, my first original songs, I did songs with my man Jay Prada, so shout out to him, and also my boy Nine. So we made that High Fashion. It was a couple months ago, and I also have another song with Prada. It's called Pink Toes. That's on Apple Music as well, and all platforms. So that was the first songs, and then my first official single was Members Only. I dropped the video. The video is out on YouTube, and the song is all platforms. And then the next song after that was Larry Bird.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I also shot a visualizer, everything that's on all platforms, and the visualizer's on YouTube as well. So I'm just starting to push more content out.
Yes, everybody go watch that. I watched the members only video. It looked so fun. I wanted to be in it. It looked so lit.
Yeah,
Y'all were definitely lit in the video.
Yeah, that was a fun shoot. That was one of my favorite shoots.
Mm-hmm. So talk a little bit about Nana World. And tell the people what that is. Tell about how that came about and your role and everything with it.
Right. So Nana World is actually my boy Nine. His page. I'm gonna put it in the comment, and also the brand. It's my boy page, my boy's brand, and he's the heart and soul of Nana World. Like he's super creative. Like he's dope. So I met Nine probably like, I knew of Nine, but like we really locked in a couple months ago, and it just became a brotherhood. So my role in it, like we all just help out, just create together, talk about ideas, and just really push the brand because it's real high fashion, and he got the vision, and we gonna be big. He gonna be big.
I love that. No, I love that. That's what's up. Yeah. So let's get into Forever Me. On Me is the song that's blowing up right now. You are a fashion icon. You've been doing this. It's not new. So talk a little bit about On Me and you putting that song together, and what was the inspiration?
On Me, I record with I record with Noms. Shout out to my producer Noms Beats. So I was in the studio one day. It was me and like two of my other men, and he just playing beats, and that one just kept stuck into me. Like I like the way the tempo of it, and it's upbeat. So I just decided to rock out. Like when I go to the studio, I really don't write nothing down. I just go with whatever's in my head. So it just came out dope. Like
yeah,
like it was just in my head. I can't really describe like how it really came about, but I was proud of what I did on that one for sure.
No, I get that. Your beats are crazy. Do you go to different producers or different engineers, or do you have one?
Right now, I have explored other engineers and producers, but right now I'm sticking with Noms. His Instagram is Nom Beats. He recorded everything, so we got good stuff going on. So I'm sticking with him for right now.
Cool. One of my personal favorites is the last one, Singapore. Right. I love that song. I love that beat. When you chose like the order of your songs, was that on purpose?
Yes, for sure, 100%. So it took me a little while to craft like which songs I wanted, because I had more songs, of course, but it's all about perfect timing. And I got a vision of what I want to do, so it took me and my team, my men, to come up with the order, and we just played it a couple times, and we came up with a set order.
Okay. So Larry Bird, tell people who Larry Bird is, because I know a couple of people sitting over here who had some debate about who Larry Bird is. Is he not an athlete?
Yeah, he's a former pro basketball player, Hall of Fame, Larry Bird. He played for the Boston Celtics.
So how did you use Larry Bird as your inspiration for this song? Connect the dots.
Actually, I just watched the Celtics game right before the studio. So I was just going with, like, again, I like to go natural when I'm making music, my natural thoughts and stuff like that. So I just watched the Celtics game, and I just came up with that little hook and just kept it going.
That's what's up. What else? So let's get into fashion a little bit. Okay. I mentioned you're an icon. When did it start for you? When did you get into clothes and labels and throwing looks together? How did that come together for you?
Since I've definitely been loving to dress pretty much my whole life. I'm not gonna lie. But it really, of course, styles develop as you get older. I would probably say around the age of like 16 is when I deeply got into extreme fashion and like wanting to, because first impressions are always lasting, so putting on good clothes means a lot. So I just take my time with it. I try to think outside the box because a lot of dudes like dressing the same, and I'm not trying to be on that wave. So I just keep it classy and just whatever I see, if I want to get it.
Cool. Who do you listen to? Like, do you listen to your own music often, or do you listen to a lot of other artists?
Oh yeah, I listen to my music. My favorite rapper is Future.
Me too. I love Future.
And you can't be around me if you don't like Future. I'm not gonna lie.
Agree.
Future, he's. I listen to him. Right now, I also listen to Baby. Gunna. I'm excited for his new project that's about to come out. Mm-hmm. But I listen to a lot of other artists, but that'll take a long time.
Okay. When you were younger, like, do you feel like there were any artists that influenced you at that time and made you think about doing music? I'm just appalled at the fact that you recently started doing music, because it sounds like you've been doing it for some time. So I'm asking if there are any artists that influenced you when you were like young.
Nah, I like to stick in the things that I know works best for me and stuff. So I'm gonna have to still say Future. Like, just like, I don't know. He's just my favorite artist, and I just stuck with him my whole life. But I didn't have to be honest, I wasn't even thinking about music when I was growing up. Like, it's definitely a new developed passion, and I'm just gonna keep it pushing.
Cool, that's what's up. So when you're not making music, what are you doing?
I'm a full-time student, so schoolwork and also just other investments and stuff. I'm invested into real estate. That's one of the main things. And other businesses. Just I like having my money in different places, working for myself. That's the best way to do it. So just getting money, flipping it. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay. So now that you have this project out, you have Forever Me out, right. Released on Friday. Are you currently about to start working on your next project? Are you giving it a break? Like, what's next?
Yeah, I got some stuff in motion. I'm working on right now. My album. I'm in the works of making that.
That is exciting.
Got some stuff in motion. I'm not going to speak too much on it.
I was going to say, you're not trying to tell us.
Yeah, I got
some. Is there anybody that you're going to be collabing with, or that you hope to collab with soon that you haven't already?
I'm not researching, but I'm looking towards some features soon. It's just about timing and planning and who I actually want to go with. But I have been in the thoughts of features. But to be honest, I just like making my own music for right now.
Okay, that's fine. That works. So you're in school. What are you studying?
Healthcare management. Healthcare management with a minor in business.
Cool. The summertime is coming. So, with COVID, a lot of things have been shut down, but it looks like a lot of things are opening back up. Do you have any big summer plans? Right. Where can the people find you?
Now I got some plans. Working on planning some trips. I got some trips lined up. My birthday in the summer, so the summer I kind of go crazy. Got to go up. But yeah, I got some stuff in motion. This summer.
Are you into astrology?
Not really.
Okay, I was going to say, what's your sign?
What is my sign?
When is your birthday?
It's in June. I'm a Cancer.
Oh, okay. I'm a Cancer too.
Yeah, best sign.
Okay, so let's go back to the visuals. Because I watched them. They're great, amazing. Does your team more so help you decide like the kind of the flow or the creative direction of it, or do you decide that and they kind of help you flush it out?
Well, me and Nine, he's one of the main creative director for my videos so far. For the I did, well, the visualizer in the video I did. He's kind of pretty much been the guy who's been thinking of the concepts, and we just put them to life. and just making sure everything worked. Like, we're a team, we work together. And so shout out to him again. And yeah, it's a whole team. Like, you can't do everything by yourself. So my close friends, we always discussing different ideas and stuff like that to keep working, keep progressing together, because we're a team.
I think that's important.
Yeah. So if you got the right group of guys around you, it makes your life easier, and we can all come up with ideas together and just keep expanding.
Dope. Is there any advice you would give to somebody starting out with music?
Keep chasing your dreams. You're not gonna make one song and be blown up. You know what I'm saying? Music takes time, it takes patience. So you just gotta just keep working, staying true to yourself. And if you believe it, nobody can tell you that you can't make it. So just keep working, keep progressing.
And what does your process look like when you're making a song or you're about to start? Like, how does it look for you? So,
before I make a song, my producer, he plays his new beats, everything he makes. So I would just sit down, to be honest, and just hear a couple beats, and whatever one speaks to me the most, just start listening, and just getting prepared to make a song. Like, again, everything is pretty much off my head. I rarely write unless, like, I have, like, a lot of thoughts going in my head, but I try to go in the studio with a clear mind and just make music.
Are you particular in the studio? I know some artists are like business hours, 10 a.m. Some artists are like, no, late night session. Like, what's your vibe with the studio?
I kind of switch it up depending on my mood. Sometimes I like going later night hours for that vibe, but I do day sessions as well. It's pretty much when I have free time with the other things I got going on. And but studio is main importance. That's one of my main priorities. So whenever I feel like going, I pretty much go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are there any newer or upcoming artists from your area that you feel like you see them blowing up soon? Like, get the people who aren't from where you're from hit to who's where you are.
Yeah, it's a lot of my good men that's rapping. Again, shout out to my boy Prada. Shout out to my boy Zay. Shout out to my boy Gotti. It's a lot of other artists. Shout out my boy EJ. It's a lot of my rappers, my friends. I support their dreams just as much as I support mine. So I feel like we all gonna make it, but I just keep pushing them as well. It's a lot of other dope DMV artists that I listen to, but I don't really know them like that, but I still wish them the best.
That's what's up. If you could give another piece of advice, but to an artist who is from the DMV, what would it be? Because I feel like us personally, we have the outlook on where we come from is a little bit different from other places. It's really unique, and the support looks different here. Mm-hmm. What is some advice you would give to someone coming from the DMV?
Yeah, coming from the DMV, it is a little tougher for sure. The support, it could be hit or miss with the area, but my only advice is stick close to the people you know. If you support them, they're going to support you, and they just keep pushing. Whether people are supporting you or not, somebody's going to hear you one day. So if you just keep pushing it, keep working, trying your hardest, it's going to work out.
Cool. Have you ever thought about possibly relocating to follow the music?
For sure. When the time comes, yeah, for sure. Whatever options come my way, I'll have to outweigh that. But that's definitely something I've definitely considered.
Okay. Do you currently have like a favorite city or a favorite place where you like to go?
Yes. I've traveled to a lot of places, so I like traveling. But a main city that's always consistent, depending on what you do, I would probably say Miami, Cali, and Atlanta's pretty lit.
Atlanta is lit.
Yeah.
Okay. So some other little fun questions. What is your favorite food?
My favorite food, I would probably say pasta. Any type of pasta. Yeah.
Okay. Favorite show?
Favorite show is Power/Ghost.
Mm-hmm. And favorite movie?
Movie is Paid in Full. That's a classic.
Okay. Yeah. Seasoned.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what's up. So I'm trying to think what else. We can go back to Forever Me.
Okay.
I think that it was really well put together. Talk about like how important quality of music is. Since just from me doing the research that I have recently, there's so much content being put out, but everybody's just kind of throwing anything out there. So coming across quality, I think, is something else that I like to promote on my on my platform because it's not common. So talk a little bit about the quality and how you put things together and what it looks like coming from.
Yeah, quality is utmost importance. With me in life, I'd rather do things slower, take your time, and make sure it's quality than rushing, just throwing anything out. Because I try to be different. Mm-hmm. I'm not trying to rap like the next man and just talk about just stuff, like just random stuff. Like it's just a lot of sometimes the artists, like they're not talking about real life stuff, and they just say pretty much, I'm not gonna say anything, but it's just not real good content, I believe. So, but it's important to stay within yourself, make good music, of course, and just quality is very important.
Was it hard for you to come up with your sound? I feel like your sound is unique. It's like you sing a little bit, but you rap, and it's giving me like Gunna, Don Toliver. Like, was it hard for you to come up with your sound?
I wouldn't use the word hard. I would use the word enjoyable. Coming up with my sound was very fun. I'm still experimenting. I like to try different sounds and stuff like that. So I'm gonna keep expanding. And now with my sound, I feel like it's unique. I enjoy it, and I just be in my jam.
Yeah, because I was listening to one song. I was like, "Oh, he's singing."
Yeah. I don't try to limit myself. That's one thing I won't do. Whatever I feel in my head at the time while I'm recording, that's what it's gonna be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you have help with your ad-libs, or you do them all yourself?
Nah, I enjoy ad-libs. Yeah, I do ad-libs for sure.
Does it take you like a really long time to once you lay a song, does it take a while for you to like actually have it finished? Do you nitpick over your music, or are you kind of like a one and done?
No, it doesn't really take me long, depending on again, once I decide on the beat, I know it's go time. So it's the hard part is I would call it the hardest part is finding the beat. Because once I already know how I want to flow on it to produce a good song. So I don't like to waste time. Like, second guessing myself is not what I like to do either. Because I don't know. It's just like making music is so fun. Like if you depending on my vibe, that's how I just go off vibes. Vibe is just how I pretty much make my music. Whatever's in my head, that's how it go.
Okay. Yeah. I know that you are definitely inspired by the people that you have around you. Right. Is there anything else that you reach into to be inspired, or what things do you use for inspiration?
My family, my close friends. I want all of us to win. I feel like, that they're my main inspiration. I do it for them. I do it for myself, of course, as well. But now my inspiration, my family. My brother's also a main inspiration. He's my twin, my slat right there. Oh. He keep me motivated with anything in life. So if he like my music, I know I did something. So he my motivation.
Are they the people that you feel like are like your most credible critiques when it comes to your music?
Yeah, of course. They keep it real. They keep it 100. as I want them to. I don't want nobody that close to me. If you give me any suggestions, I don't like to be closed-minded, because that's not how you progress in life. So just keeping an open mind. My family, all my family members, they've been extremely supportive. Each and every one of them giving me feedback, trying to promote my music and stuff like that. So big shout out to them.
Yes, definitely. You seem to be like a very, like, you really are consistent with your principles and how you live. Like, what are some other things that you live by? I think that's important for artists because, you know, you're in this world, you're on this platform, and people are always going to be looking at you. They're going to be picking at you. But what are some things that you live by to keep you grounded?
My main thing is staying true to yourself, because a lot of times people, especially this generation, they get caught up off the net, and they like to follow trends and just, like, I call it gone off the internet. So I just try to remain true to myself, just stay true to my morals, just keeping it honest, communication, basic principles that people in life make hard. That's really not hard. So I just like to stay within myself, stay in my lane. That's one of the main things too. A lot of people like to put themselves in other people's shoes and cause confusion. If people just stay in their lane, stay focused, and just keep working on themselves, I think that everybody would be fine.
Yeah, I agree. Do you see yourself, well, I'm sure you do, but I'm going to bring it up anyway, doing shows? Do you feel like performing is something you'd be interested in, and are you excited to do it?
Oh, absolutely. I say that every time I make a song, I'm like, I'm rock out the show.
I asked that because we got a couple people on here that they kind of introduced me to the music industry, and I know they want to do some fun stuff this summer. It's a couple young people on here that want to pull a couple artists in and pull something up, so we can definitely hook that up.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
I don't know what else. Thank you so much for coming on here. So now that, with the semester ending, summer's coming up, your birthday's coming up, you just dropped music, you're working on an album. Any other things that you have coming up or going on for music?
Music-wise, no, just crafting. I'm in go mode right now, just making music, making different sounds, trying to put some things together. But nah, like I said, I'm working on my album. That's in the motion, and I might got a special treat in between.
Yay!
Yeah.
Definitely. Well, thank you so much for hopping on again. I'm so happy that you were able to get on here. Everybody's going crazy. Everybody loves the project from what I've been hearing. And just keep going. You're really doing a great job. Again, I didn't realize that you just recently started doing music. That's still crazy to me. So,
right. Appreciate it. Yeah, man, for having me out now. Y'all go get that link in my bio. I got some content out on YouTube, for members only, Larry Bird, everything.
All right. Bye. Good night, everybody. Be safe. Peace.
See you.